What's up, family? Surprise, surprise, surprise. What's up, family? Surprise, surprise, surprise. Wow. Jussie Smollett, y'all. I'm going to let y'all get in here. Let me know where you're coming in from also. Let me know what city, what state. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you're coming in from. Boy, boy, boy. As the world turns, the big shocker came in today, y'all. It's the big shocker. Ooh-wee, man. That was a big one. Can y'all hear me okay? Because I don't want to like run this whole video and be talking and y'all can't hear what I'm saying. Can y'all hear me? Somebody said black privilege. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? This is my first live in like, man, what? 6, 7, 8, 9, like 9 months. I can hear you. Good, 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 good. Sounds good. Okay. So we going in, y'all. Oh, man. This is something else. Jussie Smollett, the actor, the disgraced actor who claimed that two masked men, accosted him on a Chicago street corner. I won't say street corner because it sounds better just Chicago street. Corner seemed like some action going down, something going down. Accosted him on a Chicago street corner, attacked him, beat him up, yelled racial and homophobic slurs, called him out as the gay actor from Empire, yelled MAGA country, poured bleach on him, and put a noose around his neck. On one of the coldest recorded records, one of the coldest recorded nights and days in Chicago's history, at like 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. He was charged with multiple counts. He had 16 felony counts that he was charged with. Today, he gets information from his lawyer. There's a break in the case. They rush to the courthouse. The judge has made a decision to drop all charges against him. Now, here's why I'm at with that. I personally believe that he did it. I also believe that he was overcharged, like grossly overcharged, because we've seen this play out many, many times. White folks, man, they've done this for hundreds of years. White folks have lied on black folks, gotten black folks killed, gotten black folks beat down. In fact, they've actually beat black folks down. And no charges were ever filed. And comes to find out, they had the wrong guy all along. I mean, y'all know how many times these people have destroyed the lives of innocent black people who's done nothing, has done nothing to them. But somehow a jury of their peers decided that, well, if it made it to court, a jury of their peers said not guilty, innocent. And the Klan juries of their peers always say, no charges. We see nothing wrong with this case. The prosecutors of their peers, no, we're not going to charge. It's nothing here. It's not, nothing here. So even though I know that Jussie is lying, I'm glad that they dropped the charges, because America, man, it's just got too many inconsistencies with its so-called Justice Department. There's just too many inconsistencies. It's too damn lopsided. It's too unfair. It's too many variables which determine who gets off, who gets away with the crimes that they commit, who gets leniency, who gets the slap on the wrist, who gets the benefit of the doubt. That just happens way too much, man. It's always based on skin complexion. It's always based on gender. Always got something to do with how much money you got, how much influence, who you know. It ain't what you did. It's who you know. It's what you look like. Walk in the courtroom. You could be a mass murderer. You put on a suit, do a little crying and act empathetic and play the victim, you can get off, because it's all subjective. It's all about hot perception. It's all about, can I get that human being to look at me with empathy? Can they relate to me? Can that person look at me and relate and say, that's somebody I would date? That guy looks like my uncle. That chick there, she fine. Well, she seems innocent. She cries. That's just seemed too real, so I'm gonna let her make it. Oh man, justice system ain't flawed, man. It don't exist. It's just, people just do whatever they want to do. They got a whole bunch of laws and stuff on the book, but these laws are conducted, the laws are administered as people see fit. The judges have too much latitude as far as what they can do. Like the judge the other day who gave the black guy 22 years for assault, I think a home invasion, all kind of stuff. His ass deserved every year, because he's definitely a menace to society. He's a very dangerous person. But because the guy cussed the judge out, the judge said, wait, you know what? I thought you had a little remorse, but I see you don't, so I'm giving you 6 more years. That's too much damn power for one person to have. That's too much power. Let me see what y'all saying. Jussie will pay his time. Okay, he said he was paying time. Sounds about right. I smell a rat. Who is that? Qamar Muhammad says, I smell a rat. George Soros strikes again. Norky. Marie says, when was the last time a false Jew was jailed? Let's see. Let me go up to my top chats and see what my people who are going the extra mile are saying. If I can get in there. It's been a long time since I've been on YouTube Live, so y'all gotta bear with me. Gotta figure this stuff out. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, so my moderators, we hadn't chatted in a long time, but please get on your job and block the trolls because they're going to be on this post. You know, nobody likes them. You know, nobody pays attention to them. Their mothers and fathers neglected them their whole lives. And nobody listens to them, not even the girlfriends, the girls they try to chase. And I say trolls because it's normally dudes. Like it's almost like 99% of the trolls on the internet are dudes, which says a lot. So yeah, nobody likes them. Nobody listens to them. They're lonely. When they die, it'll be about 6 people at their funeral, you know, like, and 5 of them will probably work for the coroner's office or the funeral home. You know what I'm saying? Like those type of people. Those are your trolls, y'all. Frank says, thanks, Willie, for the love. Love the format, as well as the topics you choose. Continued success. That's what's up. Appreciate you. Okay, so another thing about this case is that Jussie forfeited his $10,000 bond. So when it's a federal case, whatever money that you put up, you can get it back if once your case is resolved, you can get it back. Whether you're guilty or innocent, you can get the money back, the full amount. On state levels, you know, like if they say a $10,000 bond, you put up about 10%, usually, which amounts to $1,000, and you lose that $1,000. But on a federal level, you can get your money back. A lot of people don't know that. But that's why you check out Willie D Live, because I bring the real baby boy. Now, if Jussie is indeed innocent, why would he leave that $10,000 on the table? Why would he leave his bread on the table if he is indeed innocent? To me, it seemed like a deal was cut. I know they say it wasn't a plea deal, at least nothing on paper, but it seems like to me a deal was cut. And I think that Jussie knows some people. And that's all right to know people. Because, like I said, it ain't what you know, it's who you know. Now, I found it interesting that the chief of police and the mayor is speaking out against this prosecutor's decision to not prosecute. And they're mad as hell. At least they're putting on the show that they're mad. Don't trust Chicago police anyway. They have a long, sordid history of corruption. Don't trust them, wouldn't trust them as far as I could throw them. But, you know, sometimes they get it right. Sometimes they get it right. D-Boy, who was that, D-Boy? D-Boy, the Black Panther. Willie D, I grew up into my early manhood listening to you and the GB. Huge fan. Enjoy your show. Appreciate you, D-Boy. That's D-Boy. Keep on saying, boy. D-Bow. D-Bow. Yeah. D-Bow. Appreciate that. Appreciate you. Who's that? Real Africans out there. Shout out. That's what's up. Love your channel, my brother, and your message. Keep spreading facts and calling out white supremacy. Yeah, man, I'm gonna call this white supremacy out. I'm gonna call out this white supremacy. But right now, I'm calling out this black. Sounds like an oxymoron, but I'm gonna call out this black privilege right now. But I don't know. Maybe this is not black privilege. Actually, I don't think it's such thing as black privilege in America. But I do believe that there is such a thing as privilege. And this is one of those situations where, you know, hey man, Jussie got that bread, you know, he got it, you know, so, and he got connections. His family is connected in Chicago. If I was him, I would not leave Chicago, especially coming up with those type of stunts. He got it good in Chicago. Anywhere you can live where the law favors you, you know, I think you'd be pretty comfortable there. Sub Black Fight Fan TV, Black Fight Fan TV. What up? Never heard of that. Check y'all out. Much love to you, big homie. You have to come on my boxing show, Trill Boxing Talk. You know what? Send me a message to mail@willied.com. Mail@willied.com, M-A-I-L. And shoot me the links to your website and let me check out what you're doing. And if I like it, man, I'll come on there. You know, boxing my first love, so I can definitely support that. You said this is the press release that from Jussie's who was this, his lawyer? He said, let's see, okay, no. This is the Cook County State's Attorney's Office. They said, after reviewing all the facts and circumstances of the case, including Mr. Smollett's volunteer service in the community, they considered his volunteer service in the community. This is something that normally happens after you're convicted, and this happens like in a sentencing phase, you know, when you have, you know, character witnesses and stuff like that. But anyway, they said, you know, after reviewing all the facts and circumstances of the case, including Mr. Smollett's volunteer service in the community and agreement to forfeit his bond to the city of Chicago, we believe this outcome is a just disposition and appropriate resolution in this case. Y'all, do y'all hear the tone of this thing? Like, come on, man. Like, you know what? He's been committed a crime, but after considering all that he does in the community and the fact that he gave us he let us keep the 10 rats, we're gonna let him go. If that was the case, if that's all it took, Bill Cosby should be sitting at home eating some Jell-O pudding, watching television, right? Come on, man. This stuff is, man, you can't make this stuff up. You can't make it up. This is the arrogance of law enforcement and the judicial system. I mean, people just do what they want to do, man. They just do whatever they want to do. Okay. Earlier this month, a grand jury indicted Jussie on 16 felony counts stemming from the January attack. The entire situation is a reminder that there should never be an attempt to prove a case in the court of public opinion. A statement read that was released on behalf of Jussie Smollett. That is wrong. It is a reminder that a victim, in this case Jussie, deserves dignity and respect. Dismissal of charges against the victim in this case was the only just result. Jussie is relieved to have this situation behind him and is very much looking forward to getting back to focusing on his family, friends, and career. What do y'all think about that? Do y'all think Jussie is going to be able to resume his career? Y'all think he's going to keep his job at Empire? I see you, B Boom. Appreciate you. Y'all think he's going to get his job? He's going to keep his job at Empire? I think his reputation has been tarnished. Sometimes it doesn't matter if you get exonerated or not. The public opinion is very, very strong against you. You're gonna have an uphill battle. Personally, I think the dude deserves a second chance. I believe in second chances. I think he made a mistake and he got embarrassed. I mean, I think he paid enough for that mistake, for that lie. I do believe he lied. And I think that he made a mistake. He incorrectly judged what that outcome was going to be like, what the ramifications of his actions was going to be. And, you know, he jumped out there and he lost a lot. You know, it's going to take a minute for people to start trusting him again, even his own family members and loved ones. He got arrested, put in jail, humiliated, far worse than most people who lie and say that people had committed some type of criminal act against them. So he suffered enough. Let the man go ahead on about his business. He don't need to go to jail. He don't need to, because I didn't think even before they dropped these charges, I had said that he was overcharged and I didn't feel that he needed to go to jail. He didn't need to do any jail time, considering the fact that so many other accusers, and not just white accusers, but even people who accuse men of rape, they lie. Women lie and say men raped them, and they come to find out they didn't. And oftentimes they destroy men's careers, they destroy their marriages, their personal lives. I've even seen guys, young guys in high school and college be accused of rape. And later they were exonerated and nothing ever happened to the woman. So to me, if this is justice, if this is how it goes when you lie about people committing crimes against you, then let the man go. You know, be fair with it. Be fair and impartial about this so-called levying of justice. You know, be fair and impartial about it. Is that Germond? Is it Germond? I hope I'm saying your name right. You stay on point, keep bringing the truth. Appreciate you. Hope I'm saying your name right. Let me know if I'm saying your name right. That way, when you pop up again, man, I'll know. I typically don't make the same mistakes twice. Let me read some of y'all comments. Carlotta Wilson says, compliments of Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris. All right, Tony Beto says, what up, Willie D, with the live chat. That's what's up. To live chat. Rihanna Dancehall says, no one more dangerous than oath-taking blacks. No one more dangerous than oath-taking blacks. I think I know what you're talking about right there. I would disagree. I would disagree. Wyatt Stone, all he had to do was say it was a black man in the investigation. Man, that's sad to say, Wyatt, man, but I think you might be right. Wyatt said all he had to say was it was a black man, and the investigation like Biggie and Pac would have never came to focus. Wow. What happened to the LBGT community for their support for Jussie? What happened to their support? Because they were quiet as a church mouse on this case. They were quiet. I mean, super quiet. What happened? WG West, appreciate you. You've been a legend. Love your music. Appreciate you. Yeah, what happened to him? What happened to the LGBTQ community? You know, because Jussie waved a flag for that organization. What happened to the actual leaders of that community stepping up and riding for Jussie? Y'all see how that go? Keep telling you, You black first. Don't ever forget it. Don't ever forget it. Yeah. So Jussie's career has been damaged. His reputation has been damaged. What y'all think? I'm thinking now, R. Kelly might walk. What y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? I think R. Kelly might walk. If you look at, I mean, think about it. Look at what happened in Washington when they confirmed Brett Kavanaugh for the Supreme Court justice position. Everybody know this dude was guilty of sin. And, allegedly guilty of sin. But this dude got confirmed. The FBI was so-called doing an investigation. This is one of the biggest investigations in US history. This is for confirmation of Supreme Court justice. They spent 6 days and said, we have found nothing. We found nothing. They said it was going to take them a week. Investigations, FBI investigations typically take months, years. They say, we're going to investigate this thing for 1 week. And then they confirm, just like that. People do what they want to do, man. I personally fear that one of these days, people are just going to say, you know what? I'm not getting it. I think people are going to start taking the law into their own hands. I think it's going to get to that point. People not getting justice. Justice is super corrupt nowadays. It's not even funny, man. I mean, it's like there is no checks and balances. There is nobody at the top standing up on principle. Nobody is fighting for the little guy. Nobody's fighting for American citizens. They letting these people put poison in our food, our water supply. They're poisoning the immunizations, the vaccines. I mean, everything, man, everything. They'll put up a company, man, that'll pollute the air and the water supply and kill whole communities. And, lawyers won't take the case until 30 years later when they got a class action lawsuit and half the people are dead and everybody been knowing what was going on from day one. And it's all about that dollar, man. It's all about that dollar. It's a cold game out there, y'all. It's a cold game. I'm gonna read a few more of y'all comments and I'm gonna try to wrap this up. Low-key Lee say somebody gonna try him for real now. Just sit back and watch. I don't know, man. I think he might try something for real. I think this might embolden him. Like, damn, man, I ain't beat one charge. I beat all the charges. I got smooth off. I think he might start acting like a Teflon, And then if that happens, he'll really be in trouble. I would suggest that the young man pull himself together, humble himself and say, man, I dodged the bullet. Let me chill. I'ma chill. Ultimately, y'all, it's not what you do, it's who you do it to. After all, the man didn't hurt other people. Listen to what I'm saying. It's not what you do, it's who you do it to. The man didn't hurt nobody. No other people were harmed in the making of this story. No other people were harmed. He only beat up himself, allegedly. No more talking.